The ambassador of Japan Satoshi Suzuki has said that Japan is currently developing a successor to the F-2 fighter jet that will be retired in the mid-2030s, and Japan can assist India to develop indigenous fifth-generation fighter and future-generation naval vessels and submarines. This is significant, as India's Ministry of Defence had recently requested Japan through diplomatic channels to send its bid in the Project 75I to build 6 advanced conventional submarines, as Japan's Taige-class submarine fully meets the technical requirements of a sea-proven AIP system and lithium-ion batteries. 5 weapons will be initially cleared for the Tejas Mk2 fighter jet when it joins the Indian Air Force in 2028. That includes the Astra Mk1 and Astra Mk2 missile, DRDO SAW, and the Israeli Lizard laser-guided weapon, so that it enters production with a basic weapons package and is combat-worthy. The Indian Air Force and the Aeronautical Development Agency have decided that other weapons will be added at squadron levels and will be cleared for operational usage in multiple phases over the next 5 years after induction. The Indian Army has issued a request for information for 20 vehicle-based drone jammers that must be capable of detection, tracking, designation and neutralization of swarm drones approaching from multiple directions. The fuse target data from multiple sensors must be provided to the operator for quick decision-making. All the subsystems, including integral power solutions, should be transportable, and it must switch fast between wideband detection and wideband jamming modes to neutralize advanced drone which use multi-band switching systems. The first ever joint exercise between the Special Forces of the Indian Army and the Egyptian Army, exercise Cyclone-I, has started in Rajasthan, in which the 10 Para SF unit was seen in their new desert camouflage combat uniform. The 14-day exercise aims to focus on sharing professional skills and interoperability of special forces in desert terrain, that includes surgical strikes on simulated terror camps and hideouts. Under the 21st edition of the Varuna bilateral naval exercise between India and France on the western seaboard, a Mk2 fighter jet of the Indian Navy carried out mock simulated landing on board the French aircraft carrier Charles de Gaulle. The Mk2 flew low over the decks of the Charles de Gaulle, but it did not land since it is not capable of catapult-assisted takeoffs. The French aircraft carrier equipped with Rafale Marine will also be exercising with Mk2, which has been selected for INS Vikrant aircraft carrier. Under the ongoing joint air exercise in Japan, an Indian Air Force pilot flew in a F-2 Viper, and a Japanese pilot flew on the Indian Su-30, and the swapping of pilots was done to get the experience of the fighter jet that is flown by the two countries. The Japan Air Self-Defense Force is observing the performance of the Su-30 and learning BVR tactics that are being deployed by the Indian pilots. The Japan Air Self-Defense Force has also deployed its F-15J fighter jet, which is often considered a direct rival to the Su-30 aircraft. U.S. engine manufacturer Pratt Whitney has opened its new India Engineering Center in Bengaluru, and the work performed at the center will encompass elements such as aeromechanical and control systems for various products in Pratt Whitney's broad portfolio of large engines and even small commercial ones. More than 50 employees are now based in the facility, and 450 more jobs will be filled over the next 4 years.